Akash INTI, the real reflection of you. Today, man, today's been one of those days where I've just been resting. Originally, it was going to be a day where it's like, oh, let me play around a little bit today. Let me have fun and enjoy the things that I normally do and whatnot. But it started off just like, I need sleep. I need to just rest because my whole body was absolutely killing me. So yesterday at karate, we were doing a drill, really working on, man, it was just like blocking, it was just like a blocking drill with our forearms and shit. And my arms got, I don't know if you can see it. That's at least one of them. Both my arms were just absolutely just bruised. This one's kind of, you can see a little better. I don't even know if the lighting is good for it, but anyways, both my forearms are absolutely bruised, right? My teacher, he was like, he was just punching, it was just a drill and exercise, and we paired off into groups, and I was the odd man out, so I ended up partnering up with him. And so it's just like throw punch, block with the forearm, push it out of the way, and then keep going. And I mean, I don't know, my teacher's not, he's not like, all right, let's throw like a soft little punch. Like he's throwing punches, he's like really he's trying to hit me, he's trying to hurt me, and I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, in the sense of that level of training, right? That level of training, of like, there's a severity to it. There's a realness to it, of like, if you don't block this, you're going to get hit. A couple times I got hit in the stomach. That's what we were aiming for. But consequently, my arms just sort of like bruised up. And this morning I was just like, my body needs to rest. Like, my body just needs to physically rest because it was under some duress, and that's that, I'm grateful for it. So it changed up the plans a little bit today. I woke up a little bit later, and it was just interesting, right? It was almost a reminder to me of how life does that to us, right? It was a reminder to me of how much life is just here to really just beat you, right? To beat me, really. Life is here to beat me every single day, or to do the best that it possibly can. And sometimes that beating comes in the force of physically, right, powerful punches. But more often than not, what I've actually realized is that it's almost more subtle. It erodes, right? The way that the rocks erode simply by the water and the weather. Slowly over time, rock can erode and just kind of fall apart. Nature has that power too. And so every single day, a bit of me is eroding, right? There's this part to me that's just constantly eroding. And there's other times where it's like, bam, 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 you know what I mean? It's powerful punches or blows, if you will, like a hurricane or a tornado or something like that. To bring that, like, just that awareness, right, to how is nature trying to beat me today? And how am I going to do everything in my power to maintain my vigor, my strength? How am I going to maintain my dedication to what I'm here to do? And sometimes I don't know what I'm here to do, right? There's some days where it's like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I really don't want to do this. And so on and so forth. And yet, to the best of my ability, I make something happen on those days, right? On those days that I found, even if it's a small little, just showing up, and sometimes that's what it is, just for the day. Other days where it's like, oh man, showing up's easy, and yeah, this is super easy. Let's really ratchet up a bit more, and there's days like that as well. So just playing around with this more and more, and taking advantage to some degree of my own condition, taking advantage of, to some degree, of where I'm at, what I've got, and pressing that advantage, you know? There's some days, like I mentioned, where it's easy to, man, I can do everything. There's other days like today where it's like, it's not too easy to even just wake up because my body's in that much physical pain. But I'm grateful for it all. You know, I'm grateful that I put myself in those positions where it's like I make myself tough. You know, I was talking to a friend just the other day, and he was like, how do you feel like you're doing, like, in martial arts and stuff? I'm like, dude, put me against the guy I was last year, and I would beat the living life out of that guy today. 100%, hands down, 100%. Totally would beat him. You know, and I'm grateful for that, you know, because I know that's true in all aspects of my life. That's not only true in the sense of a physical fight, but that's also true in terms of a mental fight. That's also true in the sense of my level of athleticism. That's true in the sense of how resourceful I am. That's true in the sense, in all aspects of my life, that's true. And I know that next year, the guy that you see who's making these videos next year, he's going to be able to beat the guy who's speaking right now. And that's the way that I want it to be. I want every single day for me to be better. So that, like, over years, over longer periods of time, it's evidence. Man, there was a lot of change that happened in this individual. And it's been documented, right? That's part of the reason why I do these. And so that's what I've got. Keep up, thrive, stay sexy.